Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Pachacuti of Inca playthrough. We need to get rid of Sweden. They only have a couple cities here, and we have the abominable monstrosity and the diabolical devastator coming after him. So they shouldn't last too much longer. As long as those are her only two cities remaining, you know, we should be fine. Because the thing we're worried about is she's at 16 of 20 on the diplomatic victory chart. I don't think she's gonna manage to sneak this one by us, but we have to give it the due diligence to make sure we don't you know, fail this one in the final hour. That would definitely be unfortunate, disappointing. Is Auckland against us, or are they being attacked right now? Auckland is not against. Let's help out Auckland. Jet bomber, get in there. Ooh. Dude, I like these tiles. This is already 7 food. Let's hit this beast with a terrace farm. Now it's 10 food. Looking lovely. Lovely as always. Erpy, hey my friend. What's your upgrade today? I guess we're gonna take cat burglar. I don't know how much. Oh, we do have our. I forgot that we have our boats over here. They can help us out. Cavalry versus machine guns. Machine guns win 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10 is what I'm calling for this one. All right, let's make sure to activate our boats and be like a yoink. And then you can just start firing on the capital. The capital makes the most sense. We could send you to upgrade as well, but for now we're just gonna start chipping away at this while our friends take care of the rest of the appropriate area. Excuse me, sir? I can't shoot you with my friend? Did I break the ability to shoot rock bands? I thought we came up with the idea that you could prioritize them and deal with it, but I guess not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I've implanted some false memories. Memories of a better day. I don't know if it was actually better. I'm gonna do one jet bomber attack just to. Actually, you know what we'll do? I was hoping we get a machine gunner in there. I don't want to waste any more rocket artillery because I feel like they're our biggest bang for the buck. So let me take one more air attack. All right. Who are we sending in? I guess some tanks. These things are gonna fall pretty fast with our current setup, but we do need to make sure we snag everything here just for good measure, really. Where are our giant death robots? We got one here. All right, let's move down here. Let me bring my drone with you. Oh, that's some good wall damage right there. Oh, that's an easy pickup for somebody. You have an upgrade. Let's do escort mobility, and then let's drop this tank in here. He's done it. We've got the town of Tunsberg. I know it's probably pronounced differently because of that special character. It's not an O. What is that character? I couldn't tell you what it's called. I just know that it probably comes at the price of a change in pronunciation. That's the cost. Karlstad. Let me help out in Tromso. Alright, we can move you like one tile over, giving us room for like a range 4 attack. Yeah. Titanium Ogre, are you ready for this? I don't think you can actually reach this turn. I gave it the old college try, but yeah, the thing did not look like you were gonna be able to make it. That's fair. Alright, we need you to get into a new position. Let's have you just jump over here. My dread Colossus friend. Jump into range of my sworn enemies. And we will defeat them together. Mostly it's you though. Mostly. Alright, we have visuals over here. Can we get some damage in? Oh, it's slightly too far away for you. You can hit up Tromso though. Let me bring you in, and let's just let's see if we can take this with maybe a tank. There we go. So our Titanium Ogre, he showed up and he scared them. He scared them with his presence, but he did not actually join in the fight. It took an abominable Titan to get things done, which isn't surprising, really. All right. Let's heal. So far so good over there. We're you know, we're making good progress. Giant death robot, which way? I guess you need to go west. We're gonna need to be able to take these towns down at some point. Oh, where's our friends over here? Haha. Let's go ahead and hit you. Wait, can we? Nah, we gotta take down the walls first. It's always vital to hit the walls. I guess we could have done it, had you fire at the walls, and then he could have taken it this turn, probably. But this is also fine. You're not capable, even though we have sight lines, of firing at them with a ranged attack, which is understandable. I need... Oh, you don't need to repair your walls. You've already done it. Your walls are looking good. Looking healthy. Let's just grab these. What you guys get at this point, it does not matter tremendously. We are, you know, we're cruising our way towards a victory right now. I have been thinking more about the next game, but I still haven't decided. You guys have dropped some things in there. One of you mentioned, you know, playing as Catherine, focusing on getting spies up and running early. I was actually kind of considering maybe how Catherine might work with the Science Eureka challenge. Because one of the most difficult parts of the Science Eureka challenge, as far as I'm concerned, is the end game, where you have to, you know, steal or great scientist, like all of the late game text, pretty much. So, you know, I was keeping that in consideration. It seemed like maybe having the extra spy, getting the spies going early, maybe that could help get us there over time. It could not. It's questionable. My first thought, and what I've been practicing with, by the way, just to try it out a little bit, what I've been practicing with is China for that. The thing I like about China is being able to... I think it's mainly just the Great Wall that I like. I feel like you can drop that in a lot of spots and then really up your currency game. And I think that that helps pretty significantly. I don't know if they're the best suited for the challenge overall, but I think that they have a lot in their favor. They also, oh yeah, the other part of it that I thought was like just synergistically nice was the fact that we're going for every Eureka. They get the plus 10% on Eurekas and inspiration, so that's a pretty good synergy when we're forcing ourselves to get every Eureka along the way. We're making it a little bit easier on ourselves by having that ability. So that was the old thought process going through the noodle. But nothing is set in stone at this juncture. It will be set in stone soon, though. But I'm always interested in more feedback. So let me know what you think. All right, where are you going? Oh, we're going west. Fievel goes west. Carl Sagan? Oh, your space projects. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, my dude. Oh, there was, so, I think it's called AI weirdness or something like that. My friend always links me whenever they do like an update on that web page. And they were talking about like AI generated Halloween costumes, I believe was the most recent one. And one of them it came up with was just Carl Sagan, but they also had an area that was like sexy Halloween costumes, because obviously that's a thing for Halloween. I just thought of the idea of sexy Carl Sagan as a costume. What would that be? I don't know what it would be, but it makes me laugh, and that's all that matters. No one else will laugh. Well, maybe someone else will laugh. Get that sexy Carl Sagan outfit. Yeah. Alright, where are we going? You have placed an incredible seastead here. It's nice. It's nothing to go out of your way for, but it is, it's a nice little upgrade to this tile. Dude, we need this aluminum. What am I doing over here? Putting seasteads down when there's aluminum out. What? But yeah, that site, I don't remember, like, I think the guy just basically comes up with various thoughts on, and then plugs them into, like, different AI type of things. Sometimes it's just talk to transformer or whatever, and then he sees what the results are. It's pretty entertaining if you haven't ever seen it, but the most recent one is, at least at the time of this recording, as far as I know, was this Halloween one, so. I would check it out if you're interested in that type of thing. I think it's worth a look, worth a peek. Rebellion in 21 turns. I don't think this is an issue for us. You should cap this fool. He thinks he can hang with us, the Thundering Boys. Dude, he has no clue what's in store for him. And this is the Maximum Emu. Maximum Emu, I'm pretty sure, is the guy we were sniping. Where's my... Can you snipe this man? I want Maximum Emu disposed of. We will not lose this fight like the Australians did against the Emu in the past. We will defeat Maximum Emu. We cannot be beat by a bird, even if it is a large bird. You probably could use another builder at some point. Let's just queue you up with a few things, because it's getting to the, it's towards that point of the game where we're not, a lot of what we do in the cities matters. It's more of things mattering on the military level. And speaking of the military level, we can go buy ourselves yet another giant death robot. We're gonna be able to get one in like 2 turns, unless maybe 1 turn if a spy comes through with some more cash money. But at this rate, it's 2 turns. All right, where are you going? Let's why can't you have really bad vision? You can't see over this hill. That's fair. Pillage for 500. Your attacks are much better than the pillage, I gotta say. But I am kind of impressed at the pillage numbers. Let's move our drone forward to give us a little extra oomph here. That might be enough for our big boy to take it. Nah, we need like 1 more shot. We need 1 more shot from a long-range friend. They can shoot so far with the drone associated with them, which is nice for being able to quickly conquer, for sure. It helps out tremendously. We need you to level. What are you getting? Crew weapons. You're bringing crew weapons on board. It's a power move. You have an attack range of 4. We don't have the drone with you. Let's have you take on Skeen. I want to go back and look at what we're doing up here. Okay, you need to walk in and take Pavo. You walk up here and unleash a devastating salvo against their defenses. They'll be taken next turn. Keep city? Absolutely. I should have just burned it down. That's what you get for putting cities out here, Kristina. Trying to survive like that's a thing to do. Nah. It's not happening. Not today. Not any day. There's a +3 theater square for almost no time. I'm gonna put down an entertainment district, though. The people need to be entertained. We all know this to be fact. It's not surprising. You have to keep the people happy, or they will be angry about everything going on. They'll get mad. They'll be less productive. They might start overthrowing the government. These are bad things. We don't need these to happen. Are there... I know there's like a negative when you switch governments back to something you've been to before. There's no like... You get dissidents from somebody sending like spies against you. I'm just trying to think. If your loyalty is bad enough, do people start freaking out and sending out like barbarians essentially on you? I never have it happen. So I'm just trying to, I'm like, am I just thinking of older civs now? Is that where that memory is from? Is this a real memory? Is this implanted by aliens trying to trick me into remembering a different civilization? I don't know, man. Alright, you got to chill here. I'd rather, you know, I want to knock the traitor out, but I don't want you getting shot. So you're good where you are. It'll be okay. What's our attack type like against these? You know what? That's not so bad. You can start weakening them for the future. Oh, bonus range is just lovely. They're gonna go down next turn, no doubt about it. Man, if I had taken these shots ahead of time, they might have gone down this turn. Actually, he can still go down this turn. Assuming the pathing lets me do this. Got it. Okay. So, we can't see your city. We need somebody a little closer. Beautifully done. Now we have a We have our eyes on the prize. We cannot fire upon them. They're too far away. Oh. I didn't notice you. I mean, I've seen you off and on, but I keep forgetting that you're over here. That's no longer the case, though. Now we've got our eyes on the prize. We know you're over here. We're coming for you. You were briefly, you know, looking a little safer than everybody else, but no, not anymore. Fill a policy slot. Another economic policy. What would we slide in here? Let's just get some more money. How much did that help? 554 goes up to... Oh, that's... Yeah. I don't remember what our actual number was. It was definitely higher than 500. Whenever your policies change and you have to refresh them, you lose all of your bonuses from like the UIs until you've locked your decisions in. So makes it hard to tell, you know, what the difference was. It looked like, I think a town down there had one. RP, what's up, dude? Demolitions, cat burglar. Travel to a new city. Where were you? Oh, you were in one of these you were in one of these big old Norwegian towns. We've taken you. Let me clear all the rabble out of Auckland. I'm gonna fabricate some scandals over here, just to make sure that nobody has a chance at my friend Auckland. Nobody deserves Auckland but us. Alright, you should probably just head east. Seems appropriate. $400 gold for harvesting this. It's coming with me. We don't need copper there. We need cash money in our pockets. In our pocket. Let me just warp you over here. We're not too concerned with the general, as you can tell. From me never placing the general specifically these days. Our guys are strong enough that we're just overwhelming them with raw attack power. Yes, it would be better if I was using the general for plenty of attacks, but you know what? We're doing all right. We're doing just fine. What do we see up here? Anything interesting? There's a barbarian settler. That's kind of interesting. Oh, this is... Can we get to it? Yeah, we got it. The town of old Super Nintendo Entertainment System. That's the off-brand. The Evolved brand. Oh, one of my friends... I don't know what this... It's like a... Some company is making... like a special... Game Boy emulator. It's not an emulator. It's got the hardware, I think, for like all sorts of old school Game Boy Color, you know, a bunch of those things that can do like Game Gear and everything like that. It's a little high def screen, tiny. It's like the size of like an old school. Not a Game Boy. Game Boys were huge, but like what was that generation of Game Boys after the original Game Boy? They were like slimmer, sleeker.
Justice is the bond of men.
They had like a ice color. I think that's the one I had. But it's, you know, it looks relatively small. It's got a nice crisp looking screen. Supposed to be able to run all of these things super well. It's not out yet. I think they're saying it comes out like next year. don't have a ton of handheld games myself, so not something I'm gonna pick up, but I thought it was pretty cool just as a piece of hardware, you know? A +5 over here, that's not bad. You know what, we're gonna drop this over here. We're gonna put a theater down. That's what our capital's gonna get. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it right now, so if you're interested in it, drop me a comment and I'll try to dig up what it actually was, and link it out. It looked cool to me. I saw that today, and it was on my mind, so thought I'd pass it along, because you never know. Some of you might like playing some of the old school games, like myself, and that might appeal to you. What are we getting here? Just get a sewer. Go build an aerodrome. Everything will work out just fine for you, my friends. Malmo, how about we get a little harbor in here? What do you think about that? All right, Skeen. Commander Skeen. Alright, you guys take this. One of you. How about you take it? Sending in the helicopters to do the tank's job. We have all of these things to deal with. Rocket artillery. Let me get you a drone support. Drone, please. Please. Okay. We do a couple attacks from these, and then it's probably good to go to be hit with our friend Monstrosity. I'm gonna do one more just for good measure here, and then we're gonna free our city-state friend. We're not keeping it, we're liberating it. It deserves to be brought back. Liberated. Made whole once again. And that's exactly what we've done for them. Alright, so can you guys still provide us with assistance? It looks like you can. Just bomb these things out of existence. Or out of Norway's existence. You can't really get in there from here. You know what, I'm gonna position you up here. We got Oslo. You could probably hit some of these cities, but I do not want to take their capital immediately. I don't want to end it like that. I feel like, you know, we should just take over the whole world. Aside from some city-states that are good friends of ours, quality city-state friends, you gotta leave those be. It would just be a betrayal if you took the city-states that have helped you along the way. A great betrayal. And I don't think we're down for something like that. Not this time. Maybe on another occasion. Alright, you know what? Let's get you guys down here. Hit this. I know you have an upgrade right now, but I feel like we can walk in here and take this with one shot. And if we can't, we might be able to walk in with the destroyer right afterwards. Got him. When I was talking about not taking the capital, I was speaking specifically of her capital. Because obviously I just walked in there and took a capital. Like it was no thing. Okay, you guys. Oh, can you get in here and take this? Yeah, you can. Are we down to just one Norway city? Is it Oslo or? Yeah. Oslo's over here. They might be the last bastion of hope for Norway. They've even got a government plaza over here. He's been working on course correcting. Oh, you guys should be ready to take this thing on. You hit him. You finished the job. All right, goodbye, Kristina. It was nice knowing you.
Jag älskade aldrig makt. Och nu saknar jag konsten.
I never loved power, now I'm left
Bara
without art.
ånger
Only regret
och
and
förlust.
loss remain for me. Don't worry, we got this whole art thing taken care of. We're building like 1, maybe 2 theater districts. You need not concern yourself. Full loyalty, whereas this one is having problems. I think that maybe they'll course correct. We'll see. Choose production. Let me repair your defenses. Let me hook you up with some of these. Let's put obviously the flood barrier goes in there. I don't really care about the order of the other. Flood barrier. Get in there, my dude. We got to keep this this whole ship above water. We have to keep it afloat. Flood barriers are perfect for that. What are we adding to this? So I would imagine that we would want some sort of better spying capability. Actually, you know, I mean, it's so late in the game. Our spies are not going to do a whole lot. I think maybe adding Merchant Confederation in there just to get some more gold. Is our policy agenda set? Sure. I would say so. All right. It's time to bring out another giant death robot. Our uranium, we're depleting at a relatively good clip right now. But I don't feel like there's a whole lot of, you know, levels or turns left. Sorry. Levels? That's definitely not the correct term. It's probably about the time for us to maybe separate this, because it hits that threshold where this final conquering is probably not going to take us too long. But if I just set out right now and try to complete them, this might be like an hour-long episode, which I always hate. So I think it's time to wrap this one up. Let's see, we're getting 1052 signs per turn. Norway is getting 17 because he's hanging on to Oslo only. That's his only hope right now, and it's basically hopeless for him. Phoenicia's at 159. She's also not going to stand up to our awesome might here. We have a 30 tech advantage on her. She's at 47 techs. We're at 77. She's going to be crushed. It's going to be pathetic, but she is going to be absorbed by the greater empire here. I saw a dark color symbol on the map here, so I had to go check out. It's just Kumasi. It's Kumasi. It's not another secret Norwegian city. I got nervous, like how I almost missed these two cities of Kristina. Culturally, we're getting 1063 per turn and 677 tourism. 5.8 and 0 from Norway. 162 and 46 from Dido. We're up to 3399 on the old power chart. Harald's hanging in there with 839, even though it's one city. I guess your technologies and whatnot add to your score. Civics, 99 points. Empire, 31. Great People, 85. Era score, 220. So most of his score, a quarter of his score comes from Era score, which is kind of entertaining. Poor buddy. 16 of 239, not a problem. We're not going to accidentally win at that rate. 1/3 for these. We didn't found a religion, so there's no way we can accidentally win here. And then Dido's only at 12 of 20, so we have nothing to worry about there as well. So we're pretty much free and clear right now. It's just going to be like another bit of conquering before the victory. But that's going to be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.